This is Sandy. She's 62 and has 3 grown children. When the kids were young, she and her husband moved into a house right next door to her parents, Dee and John. Sandy has fond memories of her kids being so close to their grandparents as they grew up, and she is grateful for them babysitting her kids throughout the years. Her parents saved her a lot of time, worry, and money with their free babysitting. Now that Sandy's children are grown, they live several states away and have started families of their own. Sandy's father died a few years ago, and Sandy was thankful she lived next door at the time because she was able to offer a tremendous amount of support to her mom. When Dee developed diabetes 3 years ago, Sandy stepped in to help Dee by running errands for her and taking care of a lot of things around Dee's house. She also cut down her hours at work, going from working full-time to part-time so she could be more available to her mom. Recently, Dee's diabetes has progressed, and now she is experiencing some loss of vision, and it's become more difficult for her to get around her house. Since she now can no longer drive, Dee has now been relying on Sandy more and more. Dee doesn't want to move out of her house or in with Sandy and her husband. They both decided that since Sandy lives next door, it would still be easy for her to help Dee. Sandy decided it was time to retire and become her mom's full-time caregiver, and they quickly settled into a routine. Dee now finds herself going back and forth between her mom's next door and her own home several times a day. Sandy cooks her mom's meals, doles out her mom's medications, and drives her still active mom to the grocery store and her doctor's appointments. Sandy also looks forward to enjoying some of her non-caregiver activities, like going to the gym and monthly book club meetings. Recently, Sandy has developed some health problems of her own. She is on medication for high blood pressure, and she has pain from arthritis that is making it harder for her to get around. She is also very worried 93-year-old Dee might fall or have some other emergency in the middle of the night. She lies awake worrying she won't get there in time to help. Sandy is always tired and hasn't been to the gym in weeks. What makes the situation worse is that Sandy had to miss book club last month because she had to take Dee to the doctor. There are some days when she feels angry and that taking care of Dee feels more like a burden, which makes her feel guilty, ungrateful, and sad. Dee isn't happy either, knowing she relies on Sandy to help her with so many things. She doesn't want to feel like a burden to anyone, especially Sandy, and she feels guilty too. Sandy also knows she should be taking better care of herself, but she wonders who will help her mom if she's not there. Sandy learned about Livindi. With Livindi's help button, her mom can use it to call for help right away, even in the middle of the night. Sandy can check the Livindi app on her cell phone as often as she wants to see how her mom is doing. When her arthritis is acting up, she doesn't need to leave the house to check on Dee. She can also attend book club and the gym, knowing that the Livindi app is right there with her, and that her mom can reach her at any time using the Livindi pad. Dee likes it too. By using Livindi, she is able to make regular contact with her grandchildren. Despite her vision problems, she finds it easier to call other family members and friends because calling is one easy tap on their picture from her Livindi tablet. They also rely on Livindi's concierge service. She and Dee can use it to order groceries, schedule home repairs, and arrange safe, reliable transportation for Dee to and from her doctor's appointments. With the little bit of time Sandy has to herself, Sandy has more time to relax and do what she enjoys. Now she doesn't have to miss going to book club or the gym anytime. Sandy feels much calmer. Her blood pressure is lower. And she and her husband have been able to go out on a few date nights together, knowing that her mom is safe with Livindi. Did you know? On average, caregivers spend 13 days a month on tasks such as shopping, food preparation, housekeeping, laundry, transportation, and giving medication. Livindi can help you delegate these tasks so a family caregiver can use time more effectively and focus on what matters most. Lavindi is transforming the art of caregiving, making it easier for caregivers to have better balance in their lives.